Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, finally. We figured out the mask, Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, there are sometimes the problems with the space currently. So yeah, I was not seeing you at all. So it was said it said that like CryFi is not in the space.
Yeah, I saw. But yeah, anyway, everyone is here.
Yeah, how are you doing today?
Yeah, doing good. Really fresh morning. Already after the gym, so pumped up and ready for the productive day.
What is your time zone? What time is
Uh,
it for you?
yeah, so I'm in Bangkok, so for me it's like UTC +7, so it's 10 a.m. Right now.
And you have already gone to the gym.
Yeah,
Wow, nice, nice. You have a great, scheduling.
that is the only way.
Yeah, so we are starting this series. My name is Konstantin. I'm the founder of Yogi Finance. We are starting this series where we speak with the founders and C-level executives of the projects in crypto with a subscription business model, or the ones that are just planning to switch to a subscription business model. And today, our guest is CryFi and the founder of it, Yura. So I would like to, you know, you to introduce yourself and say to us, for who's who not familiar, what is CryFi?
Sure. Hi everyone. I'm Yura, founder and CEO of CryFi. Originally I'm coming from Kyiv, Ukraine, but now based in Bangkok. So my career is mostly product design experience. So I was helping as a digital product designer for the fintech product, and for the last 3 years for the Web3 products, for the early stage startups, as well as already working and earning businesses. And relatively the same time, I also started my journey in the Web3, doing all kind of stuff and all kind of activities, starting from the coin list sales, ending up with NFT speculation, and of course the signal trading, right? Which really hooked me up. And that is a time when I realized that signal trading is absolutely broken. And after talking to multiple traders of all levels, I just reconfirmed my thoughts. And this is how CryFi idea was born. And right now we are where we are because of it. What CryFi is, right? So we are basically a signal trading platform, right? And to give you guys a bit of context who are not really familiar with signals, right, and signal trading in general. So signal trading is the middle ground between copy trading and manual trading, right? So essentially, signals are text-based trading ideas that are often shared on Telegram, Discord, or such, and that you should manually execute on your favorite trading venue, right? So basically signal consists of the trading pair, right? BTC, USDT, entry points, let's enter at 60K, stop loss is 50K, and take profit, let's go to the moon is 100K, right? So I just gave you a signal, but please don't use it. um, so the main problem with the signals and signal trading that it's impossible to verify uh, the person who is giving the signal, right? So is it a good trader? Is he a bad trader? Was his signals good in the past or bad, right? So CryFi is here to solve this problem. And how exactly is by basically crafting decentralized and reliable ecosystem where every signal provider is assessed and ranked by recording and evaluating the signals on blockchain to form verifiable signal history. And from other hand, traders can choose signal providers informally from the same leaderboard, pick their preferred payment method, of course, subscription payment method, and interact with signals seamlessly, eliminating manual copying, right? So you don't need to go on TradingView, then go on Binance, then go back to Telegram to put all of the orders on exchange. Or even become providers themselves by simply submitting their trades via our Telegram bot, right?
But
Uh,
how do you verify that the signal is successful?
Sure. So what is happening after a signal provider submits the signal using our Telegram bot is that we take the signal, we encrypt it, and we send it on a blockchain, right? And after 30 days, we publish the trading history of each and particular signal provider, right? So after signal is submitted to the channel, we just ourselves we check if the signal hit the stop loss or take profit during the 1 month period. So that is how we basically calculate the PNL.
So the signals are provided for like a 1 month time frame, or is it is it possible to have different time frames?
Yeah, so the nature of signals that are should be executed fast, right? It's not like
Yeah.
a long-term investment. So if you give the signal like I just did, right, that entry now, your stop loss is 5,000 for the BTC, and your take profit is 1 million BTC, right? So we can sit and wait 10 years, and then BTC will hopefully hit 1 million. That means that my signal was like 1,000% in profit, right? But
Who
that is
knows?
not the case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah. So yeah, the nature of the signal it's that it should be fast, and we are given 1 month for this signal to hit the take profit or the stop loss. And if it didn't hit any of these points, then we just don't count and we don't include it in the general statistics. Though we are planning to include it in like general history, right? So users can actually check all of the signals, even though they didn't work in 1 month, but maybe they were profitable in 3 months period.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Bitcoin will hit 10 million maybe with the current speed with going on in the market. It will be doable in less than 10 years. Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, so I'm trying to understand if the signal is provided like it should be executed very fast. Why it takes 1 month to verify that? Generally, it's just like you are expected to act on that in an hour or within a day.
Yeah. So you as a user, you should actually execute the signal immediately after it's shared, right? So during minutes, hours, better days, because everything
Yeah,
changes. But we are talking about the publishing of the statistics, right? So we can't make the signal publicly after it's shared if the channel is closed and paid, for example, right? So we'll be publishing the signal history for past 1 month period, right, with the signals that already performed, right? They either hit the take profit or the stop loss.
got it. So you were trading yourself, right? So how you came up with that idea or that signal trading is broken? What is your personal experience in that?
Yeah, so again, just got one more message from the Signal group in my Telegram. So I opened the Telegram, check the signal. Okay, that might be interesting. Let's open the trading view. Right, so open the trading view, check what is the current state there, make my own technical analysis, my own thoughts and research, and then I decide that okay, that signal can work. Let's try, right? So then I go to Binance to put the orders, and then I cut myself that oh shit, I forgot all the entry exit points again, right? So I need to go back to Telegram to check what the original signal, then go back to trading view to verify okay, is it fits with my own analysis, and then go back to Binance. And then it just hit me why the signal execution takes so much time. We are living in 22nd century, right? 21st century, and we still do everything manually. So yeah, that's how idea of CryFi was born, and then we realized more that the real problem actually is the verification, right? It's impossible to verify anyone's trading skills without entering the Binance, right? Logging in the Binance yourself, or without the like trading assessment, which hedge funds, for example, are doing, or exchanges are doing when they um, hiring the professional traders, right? But that's completely other story.
Yeah, that's the question I wanted to ask later, but I will merge it here. But isn't aren't there already solutions which are executing all the trading on your behalf, which are social trading solutions, and even they could have your API keys for centralized exchanges like Binance and have certain level of access and execute on your behalf there. So isn't that solving the problem that you have mentioned?
Yeah, so the platforms that you're talking about, the social trading platforms and copy trading platforms, are basically exactly the copy trading platforms, whereas we are a signal trading platform. And the main difference here is that with copy trading, um, you put your deposit, right? You put your risk, and you just sit and wait and hope for the good result, right? So you have the full automation, which is of course also nice, but the bad side of it is that you lose all the control. Whereas with signal trading, yeah, you don't have such an automation, but you are having the full control of every and signal trade, because you're the one who are executing the orders, and you are the one who is putting the position size. Though for now, signal trading is 100% manual, whereas with CryFi, signal trading will become semi-automated. So you still automate the process, how you execute the signals, how you trade, but at the same time, you have the full control over it.
Is there anything similar to what you're doing with verifying the signals that are provided by traders on and doing that on chain?
Uh, could you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, so I'm asking, are there any other solutions which are doing the same thing as you're doing in terms of the signal trading and blockchain verification of the signals?
So as far as we are aware, no, right? So this is the main problem, that all the current solutions are built by the products itself, right? So if it's, let's say, Binance copy trading platform, then Binance is responsible for uh, pushing the statistics of each and every copy trader, right? If it's let's say 3 commas, then they are responsible for the statistics of the traders. And the problem there is most of such systems are having flaws, right? So, for example, from a few insights that we got from the traders regarding the exchange copy trading platforms, how it's easy to bypass the statistics is when you are opening the trade in both sides, right? So you go in BTC long and BTC short. And once you are getting like at least small profit, at least small P&L on either sides, would it be short or long, you just close the other side, right? So by simply doing this manipulation for some time, you can create your win rate as 100%, right? Which wouldn't be possible in our case with CryFi, right? Because every signal that is shared will be on chain. So if something like that will occur, you'll actually see that okay, it's not working like that, right? This trader has like 99% win rate, but his PNL is like 0.5%, for example, for each trade. So then you might ask a question, okay, should I really need to follow signals like that, or should I go and find the real signal provider?
But isn't that possible to create multiple accounts and make stakes in different directions in the same manner? So one is for going long and another is going short.
Yeah, so again, that's another problem that some of the scammers were using, right? So they get a few groups of people, and for one group they were saying, okay, go long, and for others they were saying, okay, go short. And
Yeah.
then, of course, some of them will win, some of them will lose. But again, even if you're as a signal provider, will create 2 accounts, and for one account you'll be always saying long, on another account you'll be always saying short. It will be all visible on the leaderboard, right? So you will see all the signals that's shared there. So you, as a user, if you see that one of his channel are profitable and other are not, you'll just follow the one that is profitable.
Yeah, but so still it is for a certain short period of time it is possible to do that, but long term it will not work when the market direction will change, right?
Well, so this is why we will be posting monthly statistics, right? So each signal provider will have their monthly statistics.
Yeah.
So it means that if you trying to do something like this, you need to do it for 1 month straight, and you need to be profitable. So our politics is that we don't care who you are. We don't care how do you trade, right? You could be Elon Musk, you could be Alien. We don't care, right? The only thing that we care is that your signals are good, or they could be bad. It's not our worries. If they're good, you'll be on the top of the leaderboard where anyone can see you and everyone can join your channel, and you can dictate what is the price for it. Is it free? Is it paid? Is it $100? Is it $1,000? It's absolutely up to you. And if your signals are bad, you'll be just at the bottom. And yeah, you can do the same. Your signals could be free, they could be paid. So that's the only way. So even if you're a founder of CryFi, or you're again the Elon Musk, the only way
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.
to be on the top of the leaderboard is by submitting goddamn good signals.
And what is the portrait of your target audience? How do you define it?
Yeah, so we are targeting traders of all levels. So for the first phase, we are targeting only crypto traders, right? So if you're a pro trader, then you could be our signal provider, and we are welcoming you to be a signal provider, since it's taking you a few minutes to submit a signal, a few minutes to make an account on CryFi, right? And yeah, you can monetize your skills just spending additional 20 minutes a day to submit a signal. And if you're a trader and you're just learning, then for you would be a good case to follow the signals, right? To see how other traders are thinking, how other traders are sharing the experience. And from our side, we'll be more welcoming, and we will be trying to motivate our signal providers to not only share the signals, but also share the analysis, right? The thoughts of why this signal makes sense. Because the whole idea of CryFi is to learn traders and teach them how to make more informative and effective trades. And the newbie traders, ideally, if the newbie trader will learn from the signal provider, learn by himself, and then become signal provider himself.
And refer his other friends and family members as the followers, right?
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and for phase two, we will be targeting all other kind of traders, right? So forex, equities, basically everything else that you can trade. Because the same as with crypto, you can give signals for currency pairs, equities, stocks, everything. Basically, the system is the same. The verification process is the same. It's just that API keys would be different, right?
Can we jump more on the tech side? I have a question. How do you verify signals on blockchain? Well, technically, how it is working?
Yeah, so we are planning again. We are on early stage, right? So what we are talking about is our future plans.
Yeah.
For now, we are one remark. Sorry. For now, we're planning to release the MVP this April, which will allow you to basically create the signal and execute it on the Binance, right? And our next milestone would be the web platform with leaderboard and blockchain verification, right? So our main unique value proposition. So yeah, how we plan to do so is first of all, we after signal provider shares the signal, right? We will encrypt it, so no one would be able to access it before the 1 month period, right? Then we are planning to send this signal to the blockchain, right? Encrypted signal, and then in the end of each month, give basically the key to encrypt the signal, and via hash to see all the data that we stored there.
Yeah, I have a question on the part of the blockchain. So is the number of assets that could be provided signal for limited to the number of blockchains that you support?
No. So again, there is a lot of milestone and phases, but we have really sophisticated product, to be honest. But yeah, we are taking it slow. So for the beginning, we'll be targeting centralized exchanges, right? For the first step is Binance, right? Then it's top 5, top 10, top 15, top 20 exchanges. Then through our partner Analog, who's providing omni-chain solution, we will allow signal providers to share signals for DEXs, right? And for the same reason, if the signal is for the centralized exchange, right, then we take all the prices from the exchange itself. If the signal is for the decentralized exchange, for let's say Solana chain or BNB chain, whatever, we'll take the prices through the analog through that specific chain.
So is it something like an Oracle or price feed provider?
You mean analog?
Yeah.
No. So analog, it's a set of omni-chain tools that allows you cross-chain messaging, right? So they allow exactly what we need, right? So we'll be on one chain, though we didn't finalize chain yet. But let's say Solana, for example, we'll be on Solana, right? And we will be storing all the data, signal data on Solana, right? But the price data will be taken either from the centralized exchange, either from the DEXs from the different chains.
Okay, yeah, got it. And you have your model is basically a marketplace where there are signal providers and there are traders who are, browsing for different profiles and choosing which signal providers they want to, purchase signal from. So there is always a problem with marketplaces of chicken and egg. In order to have signal providers, you already should have an audience, and vice versa. How do you plan to solve that?
Sure. So we already partnered with a dozen of signal providers, and the total subscribers count is around 150K. So these signal providers are already agreed to use CryFi to submit the signals. And what will essentially happen when the signal provider submits a signal is that every signal will have a button trade with CryFi, right? So by doing so, we'll be able to onboard part of audience of each signal provider to CryFi. So that's the one thing. The second thing is, of course, the direct outreach to the signal providers, to traders. It's, of course, Telegram marketing, TikTok marketing, all of the social platforms, as well as partners network. And the other thing is other trading automation products out there. For example, we are partnered with Capin. So they are copy trading platform, but they're focusing on-chain traders, right? So what we can essentially do is after wallet makes a trade, right, on DEX, we can take this trade and send it as a signal to CryFi, right? So this way we can also onboard on-chain traders as our signal providers, right? And the same way we can do, for example, with algo trading, which Crypto Arsenal provides. They provide suits to build the sophisticated algo trading bots. So the same way, CryFi can be, first of all, a source of strategy for the Crypto Arsenal bot, right? So, for example, when signal provider submits the signal, right, and then whatever technical analysis and moving averages are agreeing on that signal in the strategy, then trade is submitted, right? Or from other side, we can take algo traders from Crypto Arsenal and onboard them as a signal providers to CryFi, and everything will be done automatically. So it will be just one more marketplace to post the strategy. So yeah, this is a nutshell how we are planning to go is to onboard the signal providers first, as they don't lose anything, and they get in first of all additional exposure, and second of all statistics, trading statistics for them that they can use in their marketing strategies, and with them we'll onboard first of all part of their audience, and second of all through our marketing campaigns we'll be onboarding more traders that are seeking signals.
Yeah, seems legit. Generally you have to attract first signal providers, and you have already done that. and especially if there is already, a huge following of the signal providers that you onboard in, it makes sense that people will start following them on your platform, given that you're providing a source of verification for the signals that we're providing.
Yeah, and also don't forget that beside the marketplace, we have our own trading automation tools, right? So we automate how signals are executed. So that's something that traders and signal users are interested to do, right? So yeah, basically by providing the marketplace and our own tools, we are creating this ecosystem, to attract signal providers as well as traders in a tandem, right? When they all work together to help each other, help us, and we are helping everyone as well.
Win-win. How do you plan to monetize that? What is your business model?
Sure. So we basically have three main, again, sorry for that, but yeah, again, three main milestones for the monetization, right? So the first step would be the affiliate commission from every trader that joins the paid signal group, right? We'll take 15% from that. Also, we would have the advertisement place on the first screen where we have the leaderboard for the signal providers that are not in the top of the leaderboard, right? For example, yeah, if sadly enough, you Konstantin is a bad trader, but you still want to get featured, right? So people can discover you. You can pay our advertisement fee and get featured on the first screen, right? But it's different from the leaderboard, but still in the same screen, right? So for the V1, the addition would be is that we'll have the subscription for CryFi Premium, which will unlock you our own technical analysis tools, and will allow you to execute the trades actually right from the chart, right? So instead of execute the signal manually or execute the signal from Telegram, as we will provide, you'll will also have option to copy all the technical analysis, all the orders directly on the live chart, and from there execute it, right? So we'll charge small subscription for that, and we also planning to take the affiliate commission from centralized exchanges for each trade that is executed through CryFi, right? So that's also how a lot of crypto influencers and signal providers are working, all right, by taking the commission directly from the exchange, not from the users or yeah, other signal providers. And the final milestone would be to introduce CryFi token, right? So we plan to do it in the middle or in the end of the next year, so 2025. What token will allow you to do is, first of all, pay per signal, not per subscription, right? And we'll also include the refund mechanism. So if the signal was bad, you'll get your CryFi tokens refunded to your wallet, right? And also the CryFi token would be the only way to get access to the closed group with top traders from our leaderboard, and access to the trading school and learning materials that we will create together with, again, top performing traders from our leaderboard. And that would be the first trading learning materials that are also verified on chain, since the creators are verified on chain.
Wow, sounds like a very sophisticated, monetization model, multi-level and multi-layer. Have you already finished with the, tokenomics design?
No, we are actually planning to work on tokenomics after the fundraise. So yeah, and now tokens are not on the table because we want to build the product first. We want to verify the traders first, right? And for that we need at least 6 months to say that, okay, this trader is actually legit, right? And they valid to create the loan materials, and only then we will launch the token to have a utility for it. So yeah, we're planning to work on tokenomics maybe in the end of this year or in the beginning of the next year.
Sounds great. And I'm taking that opportunity. You have mentioned you're planning to add the subscription model, the premium model, to access to your platform for an additional feature and automated, trading process, Yoki Finance will be very happy to assist you with that. We are the Web3 subscription payment gateway, which helps businesses to accept payments, recurring payments in crypto with just a crypto wallet. And we are doing that in the permissionless manner and with self-custody. So we do not hold customer funds, and we do not hold the funds for the merchants. So the whole process is just a direct transaction on chain between the merchant and the user. And we just help to automate that. Yeah, this is like advertisement moment for me.
Sure. Yeah, we actually really like what you're doing, guys. So absolutely, 100%. We'll also plan to integrate Yoki for the Signal channel subscription as well, right? And of course for the CryFi Premium as additional source of payment. Absolutely, because what you're doing is really great, really easy to use interface, and I hope that you will also include more chains and more payment methods available in the future. So yeah, can't wait to see it.
Yeah, we definitely will do that. Currently, with the first release, it will be Optimism and Polygon, probably Arbitrum as well. But on the later stages, it will be much more chains and assets. Yeah, thank you for your support in that. I just wanted to ask you more about your way as the founder. You have mentioned already how you get that idea, how you started that, but in terms of it's not enough to have an idea. You should have a team. You should have a funds in order to start your operation. Could you tell more about your personal path with CryFi?
Sure. So yeah, at first it was only me, but then when I moved to Bangkok, I met my CTO Francois on one of the events here in Bangkok, and together with him, we built the proof of concept of CryFi, which took the final place in the Town Blockchain Hackathon. And during the time, yeah, more people joined. So for now, we have the full team assembled. We have the marketing lead, we have the BD, we have the community lead, we have the developers. So yeah, once the CryFi was becoming not an idea but a real thing, we had the prototype, we had the website, we had the social media. It was much easier to collect the team. So yeah, for now we are all set and ready and building. For now, everything is bootstrapped by me, and we are planning to raise pre-seed or seed. We'll see this year or next year.
I think the market is very favorable to to raise it currently with everything that is happening, and I see like VCs that were dormant, they are becoming much more active. So I think that's a great time to be in the market and to have been built the foundation already with with socials and the proof of concept, having a team, everything ready, and to enter the market with that condition with already existing product. So yeah, I wish you the success with your fundraising.
Thanks.
Yeah, what are the latest updates of CryFi?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we are really pumped up to finish the MVP, right? Ideally, we're planning to launch it in the mid of April, and that MVP would be a Telegram bot with a mini app that opens directly from the Telegram. So it's a new, basically new feature that Telegram introduced, and it's really cool. It basically allows you to have your app interface, but inside of a Telegram. And with that bot, you will be able to add CryFi to your channel if you're a signal provider, right? And create a signal and share it to your channel. And if you're a trader, you'll be able to connect your Binance API and execute the signal again through CryFi, right? And the other really good news is that we are also getting ready for the Founder Pass NFT sale that we are also planning to launch relatively in this April. So more details to come. But yeah, in a nutshell, there would be two passes that will unlock basically all the paid features of CryFi for lifetime. So one of the passes have the um, lifetime access to technical materials that I mentioned, token whitelist, and early access to all of the new features that we will be launching in the future. And the second one is would have the profit share and also the access for the any signal channel also for life. So yeah, really excited to announce it. More details to come, and actually, Yoki audience, you're first to hear this news. So yeah, uh, keep an eye on our social media. We'll be launching more details shortly.
Wow, that's great news. I wanted to ask you if there is any place where we could take a look at that, and you just mentioned that it's the first time you announced that. Wow, that's great. That's great. I actually don't have any question for today. So would you like to add something, in the end? Any final words?
Um, I'm not sure. I think yeah, I explained everything. If anyone has a question about CryFi, please welcome to our Telegram chat. We are trying to be really active there and answer all the community questions. And yeah, let's make the Web3 good together. And my neighbors are starting to drill the floor, so yeah, sorry for that.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. This recording will be available on X, as known as Twitter, on YouTube, and across the podcast platforms on Apple, Amazon, and Google. And I want to, say thank you, Yuri, for attending. And I believe you're building a great product, and I foresee that we'll have a great partnership together and growth in that, vibrant Web3 ecosystem. Thank you so much.
Yeah, likewise. Can't wait to actually integrate Yoki Finance to CryFi. So, yeah.
Yeah, everyone, have a great day, and bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
This space was downloaded via spacesdown.com. Visit to download your spaces today.